Welcome to the Fantasy Sports Channel, where we bring you the latest and greatest news from the world of sports. Whether you're a fan of football, basketball, tennis, or any other sport, you'll always stay tuned to our channel as we cover the hottest transfer stories of the season. Who's moving where, who's staying put, and who's making headlines. Find out on Fantasy Sports, your #1 source for sports news. The summer transfer window is in full swing, and Manchester United is actively working on strengthening their squad in preparation for their return to the Champions League. Under the guidance of Erik the Red Devils experienced a revival last season, securing a third-place finish and clinching the Carabao Cup. However, their aspirations extend beyond that, aiming to contend for the Premier League title in the upcoming campaign. The team has already welcomed significant new signings, but they've also bid farewell to some well-known faces. Join us as we look into the good news of Rasmus Hojlund's arrival and the return of Mason Greenwood. First, let's talk about the latest updates on Rasmus Hojlund. The talented Danish striker has been making some significant moves, having completed his thorough medical assessments. This is a big step that sets the stage for his upcoming move to the legendary Old Trafford Stadium, a place with a rich history in football. The financial side of things has also fallen into place, with a substantial £72 million agreed upon to secure Hojlund's talents for Manchester United. The negotiations have reached their conclusion, and now Hojlund is in the process of taking care of the necessary paperwork before officially putting his signature on a contract. This contract is set to cover 5 years, which shows the strong commitment both Hojlund and Manchester United have in this partnership. What's even more interesting is that this commitment could potentially stretch to an extra season, highlighting the shared excitement for what lies ahead. As the final touches are being sorted out, the image of Rasmus Hojlund wearing the iconic Manchester United jersey and stepping onto the historic turf of Old Trafford is getting closer and closer. If all proceeds as intended, the formal announcement of his signing could be just around the corner. Now talking about Greenwood's return. After talking things over with Manchester United, it seems Greenwood's agreement makes sense to Erik. He's thinking that Greenwood could be a good option as he looks for 2 new strikers for Manchester United. While Erik seems to be mainly focused on Atalanta striker Rasmus Hojlund, he might have already considered Mason Greenwood as a solution from within the team. Even though reports are saying that Ten Hag wants to bring in 2 new attacking players this summer, Manchester United's budget limits could make it tough to go beyond what Hojlund costs. This is where Mason Greenwood comes into play. Currently, as Manchester United's number 11, Mason Greenwood eagerly awaits his next steps. The club's internal mechanisms are at work, delving into matters after the charges against him were dropped. The club is conducting a thorough review and assessment of the situation, aiming to make informed decisions regarding Greenwood's future. Erik, the team's manager, has been open and transparent about his perspective on Greenwood's circumstances. He has openly discussed his views on how Greenwood could fit into the team's plans. However, he has also emphasized that the ultimate decision rests with the club's higher-ups, indicating that the final verdict will be a collective one. In light of the current scenario, it's becoming increasingly apparent that Ten Hag might be considering Greenwood as a potential new signing for the forthcoming season. Ten Hag recognizes the versatility and dynamic skill set that Greenwood brings to the table, which could significantly enhance competition for coveted starting positions, be it in the front line or out on the right flank. As we closely monitor Greenwood's reintegration into action, it becomes abundantly clear that a careful and considered approach is essential, regardless of the club he ultimately continues his journey with. The significance of responsible management and guidance cannot be understated, ensuring that Greenwood's return is not only smooth but also conducive to his growth and development as a player. From the vantage point of Erik, Mason Greenwood emerges as a promising and valuable prospect, provided that Manchester United extends him the opportunity to remain an active part of the team. The potential contributions and positive impact that Greenwood could bring to the squad make him a noteworthy asset, and Ten Hag's perspective underscores the importance of harnessing this potential effectively. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Sport Channel. You'll get notified every time we upload a new video with the latest sports news and analysis. You can also follow us on social media and join the conversation with other sports fans. Don't miss out on the action. Join the Fantasy Sport Channel community today.